I'm sure that by now, most of you have seen college dropouts flexing in front of Lamborghinis, riding on PJs, and living the dream and showing you a very flashy lifestyle. And most of you have probably heard Drake's lyric, dropped out of school, now we dumb rich. And while it can be kind of cringy, it can be kind of douchey, I want to tell you, it's not a joke. I dropped out of school with $500 to my name, and 8 months later, I was making $30,000 a month. And not just me, we have hundreds of students inside my program, Closer Cartel, that are making 6 figures a year in their early 20s and have either dropped out of school or recently graduated and didn't even go get a job with their degree. They're in sales instead. For example, my right-hand man and the brother of one of my best friends, Kishan, graduated 2 years early and is not using his degree, is instead doing sales full-time, and he's making 6 figures a year at 21 years old. If you can't tell, I am not a fan of college, and today I want to give you a couple reasons why, if you're a young man considering college, or maybe you're in college right now, why leaving might be the best thing you ever do. Now, I'm not going to say that this is for everybody, but if you have big aspirations and you want something more out of your life and you want to be something great, college is not the recipe for you unless you're going to an Ivy League and you're networking with billionaires' children all day. If you're a normal kid like me and you want something great, I'm going to show you exactly why college is not your best option. Reason number one why college is simply not a good move is, guys, that's not what it used to be. I saw a video of a girl on Twitter crying and complaining because she's $80,000 in debt for a marketing degree, but she cannot find a job that is making more than like 50 grand a year. Tell me, please, how it makes sense to go spend $80,000 of money you don't have, which, by the way, the government has partnered up with these schools to let you take loans out on it and student loans at high interest rates, but they won't let you take this same loan out for your business, little note. But you can take out 80 grand for a job that makes you 50 or 40 or less, or has all these other requirements. For her to go make $150,000 or $200,000 a year, she was complaining that she needs more experience and she needs accolades and she needs background. Little known secret, if you don't know, your degree means nothing. It's a piece of paper. You don't actually learn in college how to do business. The only thing college is good for is if you want to be a doctor or maybe an engineer or maybe a lawyer. That's about it. Those are the only 3 careers. If you want to be a business person or an entrepreneur or a marketer, you think you're going to learn Facebook ads at college? No, you're not. You think you're going to learn copywriting and direct response copy, which is what rules the world of marketing? No, you're not. You're going to learn billboards, marketing theory, and you're going to learn from a professor that has never ever done what he's teaching you himself. College is a cesspool of people that are going to go on to live mediocre lives. I went to school. I moved out of my hometown. I went to college for a semester and a half, and then I got kicked out because I had horrible grades because I was skipping class all day to day trade and learn sales and build my business. And I can guarantee you, none of the people that I know from college are doing anything meaningful with their lives. And none of the people from my hometown that went to college are doing anything meaningful with their lives. They're at home and they're poor. And that's not necessarily them, but in general population. I just want you to understand, if you want to be like the people you see online and myself and my friends, school is on the other side of that. It is a clear divide. There's 2 kinds of people in this world, and the person that goes to your normal state school or community college is not going to do the things that these people do. So if college is not the move, and it is a bad idea to go into debt to get a degree, to get a job that you're not going to make any money, what is the alternative? Like, how do you drop out if you're there now? Or how do you avoid going if you're in high school? Well, we need to make a lot of money, and we need to make it really quickly. And quick, in my terms, is going to be 6 to 12 months, because a degree is 4 years for a bachelor's degree where your median salary is 50 grand. So let's say we make $100,000 within 6 to 12 months. Is that possible? Yes. How are we going to do it? My favorite way is something called remote sales. You can do it, I guess, with an agency or copywriting or something else online. That's still a better alternative. But my favorite, and the thing that changed my life and allowed me to drop out, was remote sales. Now, if you're in high school or college or even a 9 to 5, you need to be very intentional on the business model that you choose to pursue. You need something that is basically zero upfront risk, because I'm assuming you don't have a lot of capital to go buy inventory or a location or all this bullshit. You need something you can earn a lot of money with quickly, and you need something you can do remotely. So if something like C-19 happens again, or any other nonsense, which if you watch anything happening in the world right now, it probably will happen again. You need something you can make money from your laptop from anywhere, whether that's this country, this country, this country, or another one. So the only thing that fits all that criteria is remote sales. Guys, all remote sales is you simply are selling expensive digital offers for people like myself, Iman Gadzhi, my friend Seb, People like Luke Belmar, Ty Lopez, Dan Henry, Sam Ovens, Greg O'Gallagher, like these kinds of people, your gurus, your influencers, and they all sell digital products that are expensive. And these expensive products are not bought with like click a link checkout button. They're bought over the phone with somebody, because when you spend that much money, you can't just go click it on a credit card on a checkout link. You have to speak with a person, like the same way you do with a car or a home or something of that sort. Now, if that sounds complicated and you're like, oh, that sounds like really hard. Kishan, the guy I mentioned earlier, did this while he was in school, literally living in a frat house, and made $10,000 in a month in his like second or third month ever in sales from his frat house. Now, all you need to make this happen is what we call a goldmine offer. This is a good in-demand offer, which is the thing you sell that people want. It's high ticket, it's high commission, and there's a lot of call volume. And this goldmine offer is not that difficult to find. We actually have a ton of videos on the channel where we can show you guys how to find. And then you need the skill. That's it. Once you have your goldmine offer, and once you have decent selling ability, it doesn't even have to be that great if the offer's good. You have everything you need to make $5, $10, even $15,000 or more a month in commission. Also, sales is going to make your social life better, because you're going to learn psychology, persuasion, how to make people feel good about themselves, how to get what you want out of interactions with people. And it's going to really make life into sort of a video game, instead of you just interacting with the same boring people all day and this monotonous, icky 9-to-5 kind of life that you're destined for if you go to college. So I'm going to give you the exact roadmap that I would use if I was 18 to 23 years old. And I was like, okay, how do I do this? I've watched enough of this video. I'm interested. What do I do? Well, here's exactly what you do. So step number one is you invest in a coach. You can do this on your own. I'm going to be honest, you 100% can, but it is not going to be that 6 to 12 months or quicker timeline like I mentioned earlier. It's going to take you a lot longer, because you're going to learn something from scratch. You're going to figure out how to get jobs from scratch. You're going to figure out how to know if an offer is real or legit. And you're going to learn this skill that you don't know completely from scratch by yourself. It's possible, but it's going to take you a long time. So ideally, you have a couple grand saved up and you can invest in a program like Closer Cartel, where we've helped thousands of kids that are in college and 9-to-5s make a ridiculous amount of money. If you guys are interested, you can just check out the link in the description of this video. That's going to speed up your progress a lot, guys. I'm a big fan of coaching. I'm a big fan of buying help from people that are ahead of me and where I want to be. I practice what I preach, and I'm not saying this so, oh, buy my course. Like, I genuinely practice what I preach, and that's why I'm wealthy at 23 years old. Step two is you need to do consistent outreach, or be in a program like Closer Cartel where they will hand you your goldmine offer. Guys, if you get that goldmine offer, you literally have the tools that you need to make $5, $10, $15, $20,000 a month from nothing more than talking to people on the phone. And step three is improve upon your skill set so that you reliably and consistently can pull 10K a month like it's clockwork. I know it sounds too good to be true. I know if you've never heard of this before, it sounds like, oh, it's just easy. He's just telling us this. Guys, it's what I did. It's what my brother does. And it's what my best friend does. And it's what my best friend's brother does. And it's what hundreds of other students of mine that have gone on to make 6 figures do in their early 20s. And the best part about all of this is you can do it while you're in college, you can do it while you're in school, you can do it while you have a job, and stack up cash on the side so that you're making smart financial decisions and leaving without just abandoning ship and having nothing coming in. Look, guys, I know this sounds crazy, but in 2023, this is really your best option. And I have looked at all of the different business models out there. I've built different companies. I have a software company. I have a new education company I'm starting soon that's going to be using the same principles that I'm talking about in this video. And I obviously have Closer Cartel, which teaches people how to make money in sales and gets them sales jobs. Okay, so if you guys are interested, check out the link in the description or go to closercartel.com and book a call with one of our coaches, and they will not hard sell you. We will literally just show you exactly how we can help, and hopefully we can help a bunch of you guys. So until next time, God bless, and I will see you guys on the next video.